What's up, y'all? So, today I just want to talk about, do you know the difference between reality and fantasy? Most people don't know that this is a fantasy realm. They don't know or realize that they're living in a fantasy, one of which has been given to us by folks who really don't care for us. And for those out there who are going to be like, how can we listen to someone like you? You seem like you're crazy. You're unstable. Some days you're mild, other days you're all over the place. Touche. Touche. But have you ever stopped to think I'm just doing that because you perception is everything, right? But your perception is different from my perception, right? So maybe you perceive I'm living in the fantasy realm and I perceive you living in the fantasy realm. And so ultimately, you have two separate perceptions. Whose perception is real? That's for you to decide, of course. But ultimately, in the end, we'll realize whose perception is real and whose isn't, of course. So, until then, I guess we'll just keep guessing. But let's move on. Now, there's so much going on in the world right now, and people don't realize it's happening. People are really worried about Russia and Ukraine, and I'm just like, so you're telling me Russia's gonna invade its biggest consumer of natural gas? Like, they pay y'all. You practically own them. So you expect me to believe you're going to invade something you practically already own? Manipulation. It's too easy at this point. You can tell when they're trying to manipulate you, and if you can't, you're still blinded. But it is what it is. Folks, for those out there who are spiritually inclined, I know y'all know I'm not crazy, so it's just like you ever get the feeling like, why are these people so dumb? And I hate to say it like that, but it's just like, oh my God. But I mean, I know y'all feel like that. From time to time, you just, I like, are you playing me at the moment? You can't be this daft, right? You really can't. Am I being like, is there cameras besides this one? So, honestly, do you know the difference? I mean, you don't realize that your governments are controlled by bloodlines and not by money and not really by voting. That's just to keep you in a spot. That's for the pyramid. You have to vote so that you can believe in something and this, that, and the third. And I get it. I get it. I was there. And I'm not trying to be a rabble rouser. I really just want people to wake up and actually live life for themselves. But you want to enslave them. So there is a big difference, a very profound difference, but it's okay. Perception. You perceive it one way, I perceive it another. Only in the end will we find out who is right. So, you have to realize where you are at the moment, people. You have to take a good look around you and realize that maybe the homeless guy with the sign, maybe, and you know what? That leads me to another thing. That's how quickly I can change up. In the Matrix, once Neo left the Matrix, he ended up eating like slop. They look like they look like hobos and whatnot. They look like they were living kind of rough, and that's what leaving the Matrix is. You leaving their system, you gonna look rough. You gonna look, you can, yeah. But ultimately, I need this. Okay, it helps me. You do know that this is a nerve ending, right? Y'all know y'all hair is nerve endings. Your nerves are connected to. This is why it was like if you tighten it, it hurts. Oh my scalp! It's just my scalp. No, you're tightening your nerve endings. These are nerves, but you know, People don't realize that because you don't read books. You're not really scientists. And then even if you read books, there are certain books that give you more information than others. Others are really based upon lies because they don't actually want you to realize or understand your actual anatomy. So they'll make up stuff and put it in a book and just be like, this is what is actually going on, when that is not exactly what's going on. But perception is everything. So if you perceive that that is what's going on, that's how you'll perceive it. And if they put a little bit of the truth in there, just enough so you won't break past that facade, they're golden. It's golden. It'll work. You have to mix in the lies with the truth for it to work, is what they do, honestly. But now they're throwing all these things at y'all. They're trying to get y'all back on the good foot. But ultimately, I think we've left the station, so to speak. So good luck. Good luck getting them back. Good luck. So, really, folks, realize where you are. Wake up. Be better. Do something good for yourself, please. Stop listening to this nonsensical bull. But such is life. You gotta go with the crowd, right? I guess I'll go with the crowd. For now. Till I get tired fully. Which isn't too far off. So, until you wake up. For the light workers, keep doing your thing. For the chosen, stay on mission. And for those who know, let's get it.